And let's go to another place. Ah, no, I didn't want to go return here. Let's go in here. Yes, downstairs there is a candle shop or a candle maker. I'm not sure if there's anything important here. Don't think so. But let's have a look around. Whenever you find coins, pick them up. Very important. Oh! Okay, there's a boy here. With the most senseless child's play he can do, bouncing a ball. You're the man Georgi was talking about. He said you were a monster, but you're just a man. Monster. I think the monster that Georgi was talking about is my plane. Plane? I've never heard of one. Are you sure it isn't a monster like the werewolf that attacked Mother? Oh, again they talk about a werewolf here. Maybe you can show me this plane if it's alright with my dad. Show. I don't think that's a good idea right now. Maybe some other time before I leave this place. You're just like Dad. He never lets me do anything. All he ever wants to do is show me how to make candles. Oh, candle making is a very fine art. You can be proud of that, being a candle maker. I'm telling you. I don't care about candles. I want to see the thing that fell out of the sky. Airplane? No. Okay. He is not very helpful at the moment, so let's go back to the main room. Let's go down. And enter here. There he is. Hello, my name's Joseph. I don't recall seeing you before. You wouldn't be the stranger that anyone's talking about. The outlander that fell from the sky. Outlander? I guess I've been called worse. My name's Martyr. My son, Anton, heard Georgi talking about you in your own storehouse the other day. I must say, the nature of this valley has worked its way into my son's imagination. He said you're more bird than man, covered in glistening scales of steel and armed with long, sharp talons. I hope the madness doesn't touch Anton. Ever since my wife's death, he's had such terrible nightmares, and now I find him describing you as some kind of beast. Wife? I'm sorry to hear about your wife, and I wouldn't worry about Anton. I think he heard of my plane. That is quite alright. Death is an ever-present companion in this place. I've learned to accept the fact that my wife, like so many here, met a most untimely death. Anton and I live here alone. I've managed to make a modest living as a candle maker. There's always a need for light in a place as dark as the valley. Anton? Did you mind if I talk to your son? You just did, in case you just didn't notice. No, go right ahead. You'll find him in his bedroom. Though, I would ask you to try and remember not to mention anything about Natalia. She's a good friend of his, one who is very sick and dying. Ah, okay. Candle? Did you say that you're a candle maker? Yes, I did. I'm also the only one you'll find. I hope to pass the skill on to my son before I pass away. Candles are normally 1 silver piece each, but these candles aren't ready for sale yet. If you come back later, I'll have some to sell you. Okay. Goodbye. Thanks for the information. I kinda want to speak to the kid again, mentioning the sick, girl. I'm not sure if he totally loses his sanity then. Yeah. Natalia was her name, right? Natalia. Anton, your father tells me that you have a very good friend who's sick. Natalia. Dad doesn't think I know she's going to die. I'm not stupid. I've seen others that had the madness and they all died. He won't even let me go see her. Stupid. No one said you're stupid, Anton. But you should realize there's always a chance that Natalia may live. I know. But I still wish Dad would let me see her. I'm just glad that Natalia agreed to swap locks of hair before she went mad. At least I'll have something to remember her by if she dies. See? Maybe your dad doesn't want you to see her because he's afraid you'll get the madness. You can't catch the madness. It's not like a cold. Dad says it's the pale prince's evil soul reaching out and touching his children, the people in the valley. Dad says we are all forsaken, lost to the rest of the world. Which might be true. Locks? I'm glad you'll have something to remember her by. Me too. Show? Okay, this is showing the plane again. Goodbye. Okay. So, curing the little girl may be one of our quests. Or, surely is one of our quests. Let's leave. And enter this nice looking house, which is looks kinda deserted. Because, as we may remember, we still have to retrieve the hammer from Eduard, who was, we were told in the tavern up here, that he got killed somehow. So let's investigate. Okay. Looks inviting. I kinda want to save. Because I'm not sure what's coming up. As I said, it has been some time since I last played this game. I'm kinda familiar with it, but yeah, I'm not giving you any guarantees for that, because as I said, it was 93, 94 I played this game for the last time. Did some test recordings for this one, but this is about it. Let's call it Village. Game saved, thank you. Good. The door is locked. Oh. The trail of blood. This is the trail of blood they mentioned, right? Oh, terrible. So let's investigate. We can stand here. And somehow can move. Ah, yes, we can move the bookshelf by moving into it. I don't think there's anything else to take here. Can we take the bottles? No. Okay. So let's enter the secret door. Eduard. Are you feeling alright? No, he's kinda dead, as we can see. And he left some coins, which is nice. Put into our bag, which is no bag of holding. I think it's limited to 12 items, and I'm not sure if you can put... Oh, you can put other things in there too, but I will keep it for the coins. Yeah. Good. And we took the hammer, the bloody hammer. We were asked by Carol to retrieve. Good, we just picked it from a corpse. I don't think there's anything else here. But this is barely visible, and I remember forgetting this once, but this is an important item we need to take. Torn fabric. Yeah. Might have been the killers. Who might be a werewolf, just saying. Okay, we can exit again. And return to Kirill to give him the hammer. No, that was an easy first quest. I mean, just picking it from a dead body, nothing unusual, a totally insane kid, something like that. Nothing to write home about. Okay. So let's see Kirill again. You found it! You found the bloody hammer! Or as it is said, a bloody tool most foul. My thanks, Martyr. I'll give the hammer to Ivan once we're finished talking. Oh, can it be? Salvation? For a moment I doubted you. Coincidence, I thought, but now I'm sure you're the one. If it wasn't you, the hammer would never have been found. Okay, maybe if I wasn't here, Edward wouldn't have been killed, but, okay. Found? Oh, I found the hammer, alright. And good old Edward is dead. Dead! And you're probably all crazy! No, Martyr, not crazy. Well, at least not all of us. Cursed is what we are. And so it seems are you. All who find themselves in this valley of darkness are trapped by the evil of this land. But you, my friend, represent hope. Hope for us all. You can deliver us from Cairn's evil embrace. That's the evil ruler who made our plane crash we saw in the intro. So we can be free to leave this valley. Hope. I think you've got the wrong guy. I'm out of here, with or without your help. I don't think so, Martyr. But go ahead and try like the others. Throughout the ages, many outlanders have been drawn into the valley, but not one soul has ever left. The mountains are high and offer no passage, and those that attempt to leave go mad and are slain by creatures of the night. And I haven't mistaken you for someone else. There are many things in the prophecy that I don't understand, but the first few lines are clear. You are the one, and you will not escape until Cairn is destroyed. Prophecy? You want me to believe that I'm the one mentioned in this prophecy of yours? Take the prophecy. We now retrieve it. Martyr, read the beginning verses. Even you cannot argue with me. It's clear that you're the one. I have studied that piece of parchment all my life and I can learn no more. It's up to you to bring down the Dark Lord, and if you want to leave this valley like the rest of us, that's exactly what you'll do. What about this Cairn guy? Cairn, yeah, guy. This Cairn, who is he? Cairn. The very name stings my tongue. He was once a man, but now he's no more than a monster, a vampire, a creature that lives by drinking the blood of others. He is old, very old and very powerful. Take these. They're pages from an old book that chronicles the history of the valley and of Cairn. Read the pages when you have time. The story is much too long to tell. Escape. I promise nothing. I plan on leaving as soon as I get the chance. If that means fulfilling this prophecy, then I guess that's what I'll do. As you wish, Martyr, but I think you'll find there is no other way. I want you to know that I will offer you any help that you need. You may come and go from my mansion as you please. Okay, this is it. But we have one more thing to do. Let me show you. It is kind of hard to figure out if you don't know what to actually do now. We can see him carrying a pipe in his right hand. It's hardly visible, but he has. And we were finding the hammer. Ah, yes, we already talked about this. We were hinted to get a pipe to retrieve some matches from the barkeeper. So what about you give us your pipe? Kirill, can I borrow one of your pipes? I suppose so, Martyr. You may have this one. It's not one of my favorites. Thank you very much. So, what did we get? We get the Forge of the Evil Heart. This is the story in your manual. Yes, the game came with a short story which introduced us into this this place, what this kind guy is, how the curse, I think, was, you know, when it all started with this curse and so on and so forth. I can't remember exactly what the story was about, and I think I never read it, even if I had the original back then, which I think, yes, I owned the original, and so I can't remember what the story is about. What else did we get? We retrieved the prophecy, the parchment of the prophecy. Let's click it.
He shall deny the part he is destined to play until he finds the bloodied tool most foul.
Okay, this means that issues from the prophecy have already been solved, or have already been redeemed, or I don't know how to say it. From the ever-dark sky shall he descend in a bird of steel, salvation for those who have been unrightly damned. This was fulfilled when crash landing our plane, actually, or talking to Kirill for the first time, I think. And now by delivering the hammer we solved the second part of the prophecy. Which ends the evil reign of Terra shall at last go an end by defeating Karin, of course. So, let's go back. Good. And we can go back upstairs now because we promised Deidre D that we wanted to talk to her again after we are done with her father. By the way, you can also use the arrow keys to move. Or the numpad to move, but I will use the mouse instead. I think she was here, right? Yeah. Good. Hello! Good looking. Hello. I was afraid you wouldn't get a chance. Wouldn't get a chance to talk. Did everything go well with Father? Did it go well? I'm not so sure. This is all like a dream. From what your father told me, I guess I'm stuck here. We all are, Martyr. This place is a nightmare for all of us. I'm lucky to have a man like my father. He has enough power and money to protect us from a lot of dangers. Nightmare? Well, if I can help it, this nightmare is going to end soon. Oh, talking about confidence. Here, I would like you to have this. Father would read stories to me when I was young, and the princess always gave her the champion knight her scarf as a token of good luck. Scarf? Thank you, Deirdre. You know, when this is all over and we're all away from here, maybe you and I can, see more of each other? I would really like that, Mother. Oh. Okay, this is totally not, offensive or so. Let us hope that day will come. Well, I can show you now, okay. Lucky. And I think your father is lucky to have such a lovely daughter. You flatter me, Martyr. Actually, I think it's Father and I who are lucky, because you'll free us. I just know you will. And when we are finally gone from this terrible place, maybe Father will let us break open a bottle of that wine he prizes so much and we can celebrate. Oh, wine. What wine are you talking about, Deirdre? Father has the finest wine collection in the valley. There's a wine cellar in the basement, but he always keeps it under lock and key. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks for the information. Okay. Time to exit this house again. Past the creepy door. And she gave us a ribbon. Can we wear it? No, we can't. You can't tie the ribbon to your hand. Ah, okay. You can use it later on. I hope we find another bag or something like that. Okay, let's head out. And we shall be going to the tavern once more. Come on. Load. Okay. And talk to the patrons again. Hey, has anybody seen Boris in here lately? No, I haven't. Come to think of it. Oh, no, I haven't. Come to think of it. I wonder what that farmer's been up to. It's about time to harvest the rest of his crops. Sorry. It's about time to harvest the rest of his crops. He's probably hard at work in the fields. Well, that explains it. I might have to pay him a visit. I've been to his farm a few times. It's not far from the village, and his wife Silva makes a mean beef stew. Oh, I don't mean to interrupt, but could you tell me how to get to this farm? Sure, stranger. Boris and Silva's farm is basically west of here. Go west and a little bit south, you can't miss it. Try some of the stew if you stop by. Like I said, Silver makes a mean beef stew. Is that all your pea-sized brain can think of, Georgi? Food? Okay. What about you, good sir? You haven't been here before? Is there a special tune you would like to hear? I can play anything you wish, and I assure you, you won't find a finer minstrel in all of your travels. Play? No offense, but I doubt that you can play anything I would like to hear. I would like to hear... I don't know. I'm hurt, my friend. Do you doubt Yasha's talent? Why, not only am I the most talented minstrel you'll ever hear play, but you'll find no musician with a finer instrument. Minstrel? Do you play here all the time, sir? Please, my name is Yasha. I just arrived a short bit ago. I'm a traveling man, you see. My travels only bring me to this village once in a great while. Seth is kind enough to give me room and board, and in return I agree to entertain his customers. Instrument? I never was a big fan of the violin. This is no simple violin, my friend. I dare say it's probably the finest crafted instrument in the known world. A long time ago, it belonged to another fine musician by the name of Christian. I was fortunate enough to chance upon the violin myself. Okay. Nothing too important. That violin might come in handy later. So... I didn't want to talk to you. Yeah. Goodbye. I wanted to talk to you, Mr. Seth. I see that you have a pipe. If I can't get you anything else, at least let me give you a light. Thanks, Seth, but I don't smoke. Seth, you lazy bartender. Did you hear me? I need another draught of ale. I'm coming, Yuliu. Just give me a second. Sorry about that, Mother. Here's a match if you want to light your pipe. If I don't get Yuliu another ale, he'll never shut up. Okay, thanks. And we got a match. Thank you. Did we have the... Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's head to the farm now, because we received our map. And the farm is down here. Okay, let's just go there by clicking. I think we can travel from any location. Hello!
Boy, didn't anyone teach you to knock before you enter?
The door was open, it still is.
Something like this could get a stranger like you killed.
Knock? Sorry about that. I would have knocked, but your door was open and... yeah.
No need to hammer in me with apologies and that. Forget about it. Just be thankful I'm not like the others around these parts. Or for that matter, you're darn lucky you didn't come in through the back door. My wife Silver would have skinned you alive with that butcher knife of hers. That woman's always chopping something up. Come to think of it, I'm lucky a finger or two of mine hasn't found its way to a cooking pot.
Stranger? My name's Marder. I'm the one that crashed the other day.
So you're the one I've been hearing about?
I've been meaning to head out and take a look at the metal beast myself. Too many wolves near the crash, though. Far more than there should be this close to the village. Crash? Could you give me an idea of where I crashed? I'd like to take a look at my plane.
Plane? Is that what you call that thing?
The way it fell from the sky, I reckon. It probably fell into my fields to the northeast of here. Come to think of it, I'm darn glad I've already stripped the fields out that way. You could have destroyed my entire sneezewort crop if I... crop, I'll have you know. Oh, okay. Sneezewort? I don't even know what sneezewort is. Besides, if you already stripped the fields, then I didn't hurt anything. I wasn't accusing you of destroying anything. Silver doesn't like the stuff anyway.
She thinks I should be planting garlic or onions out that way. I keep trying to tell her that garlic don't grow around here. And as far as onions are concerned, I don't like them.
Okay. What else? Did I forget something? No. We should, have the crash site. Yep, we do have it on our map now. We just learned the location. It's not far from here. But we should have actually encountered it. How did we get here? Did we walk like this? Or like this? I mean, if we would have walked a straight line to the farmhouse, we should have encountered it, but anyways. Good. Okay, let's talk, or let's look for his wife, who must be here somewhere. No, she's not in the bedroom. There she is. Oh. I thought I heard someone came into the house. Boris didn't talk your ear off, did he? That husband of mine should spend less time yapping and more time working. Here I'm cooking his food, and what's he doing? Sitting and yapping to some stranger. What about Boris? Boris is reading a book. Sorry to disturb you. I think I'll be on my... Reading? Did you say Boris is reading? Well, there's goodness he isn't sleeping. Still, I keep telling him there's plenty of work to be done in the barn, but he just doesn't listen. Barn? You mentioned a barn I didn't see on my way. I didn't see on my way to the house. It's out back behind the house. Food? Oh jeez! Those are rats that you're cutting up. What do you mean you're cooking his food? You like him too? The critters can be hard to catch. They're very clever, you know. They make a fine stew. At times the flesh can be a little tough. Tough? Oh, I think I'm going to get sick. And you have to make sure you cut off their hairless little tails. They can get stuck in your throat if you're not careful. I don't want Boris choked to death. Okay, goodbye. Okay, So, let's go to the barn, I think. Let's save our game first. I'm not sure if there's already some enemies there. Let's call it farm. Okay. A barn. Oh, it's a location on its own. Let's go there. So, this is a very useful weapon we find here. A pitchfork. Which is way better than our knife is. Can do 20 damage points. I mean the knife. The pitchfork can do 120 damage points. Ta-dam! Good. So let's head to the village again. Because we might learn of some new location there. Now let's put the pitchfork down. Doesn't look too good entering a village while wielding a pitchfork. Okay, the bar please. The tavern. Let's talk to those guys again. Hey, as Boris, blah 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 blah. They should tell me something about the monastery. It's good to see you again. Better watch out, or you might just become a regular here at the Severed Head. Sorry.